All right, we're at Groveland Oaks, which is an Oakland County park. I think you've seen one of the others that we've done at Addison Oaks, and you can see there. This is the full hookup area, and you can see they're just trailer upon trailer. There's some mature trees here, but they're just stacked on top of each other. One nice feature they do have is they have these nice parking spots, two car spots next to where you park your trailer, and then there's a lot of other amenities here too. There's Yurt Island. There's a couple of yurts. There's a couple of yurts out there. There's some pavilions that people rent. Last year when we were here, there was, I think, a wedding across the pond over there. And then across the pond, all there is just spots that have water and electric. And then over on this end, there's group camping, which is kind of an interesting thing. There's 20 and 15 site group sites, and those I think are pretty reasonably priced for a week. So you could get, a group of 15 or 20 people together and rent those and have a pretty nice, fun time for a week for cheap. I think it's like $1,500 for the week. So, I mean, per site, that's a pretty good deal. Anyhow, we're at one of these full hookup sites because we were out last weekend, and the place we were at didn't have their dump station up and going, and so we haven't fully de-winterized yet. So we came here and we did that here with the full hookup sites, and we should be ready to go for the rest of the season. So as far as campgrounds go, it's not really the remotest. I mean, this is Dixie Highway right there, so surprisingly cars have not come blazing past. There we go. So you got your spot right here, highway. And then like I said, I mean, they're pretty well stacked on top of each other, but they're all nice level concrete pads. These on this side are full hookups, so they have nice pedestals for your water and electric, and then just behind them the dump station. And then then across the lake over here on the other side is I think that's Grange Hall Road that heads towards the Holly Recreation Area. So we're very close to Holly Recreation Area here. All right, and then there's a really nice play center here. There's a couple of these around. There's some on the other side of the lake as well. But it's pretty nice. And then these campsites here are pretty nice. They're along right, with overlooking the lake and everything, which is pretty cool. And then across the other side, there's a camp store, which I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's right over there. And so it's a small little camp store. You can get wood and other kinds of snacks and stuff. Lots of parking here. The shower houses are pretty nice. There's your shower house, and I believe, without going over there, I think I recall there's a laundry in there as well. So if you're on the road for a long time and you need to do laundry, probably a nice place to go. Anyhow, so I think as a family, this is a pretty nice, park. I mean, you can come and you can do a lot of biking. There's fishing, canoeing. You can stay at the yurts. There's some cottages that you can rent. There's group sites. Just a comprehensive experience, but just not, like a deep woods feeling. So that's my recap. All right, so here's just a picture of the map here. I might get a cleaner, just a snapshot of this. I have a 8.5 by 11 sheet, but But indeed, I was recalling the laundry, and you know, there it is over there. It's just on the other side of the lake in the restroom shower house on the other side of the lake. So so we're over here, and then you know, you got this little bridge that goes across the lake here, and then of course you can drive across it as well. And these are all your group sites up here. This section's full hookups, and this section is electric and water, and then you know, the laundry was right over there. So there we go.